Why is nobody talking about the Igbo Women's Riot of November-December 1929, known in the British colonial history as the Aba Women's Riot or as Igbo Women's War in Igbo history? In November 1929, thousands of Igbo women, supported by their Ibibio neighbors, congregated at the regional native administration centers in Calabar and Owerri, as well as other smaller towns in the southeastern region of the colonial Nigeria, to protest against both the abusive warrant chiefs imposed on Ndi Igbo by the British colonial government and the unfair taxes on Igbo market women. It is worthy to note that women were never taxed in Igbo society, using the traditional Igbo women's practice of censoring men through all nights of singing and dancing, often called sitting on a man. The women chanted and danced, and in some locations forced the abusive warrant chiefs to resign their positions. The women also attacked the European-owned stores and businesses, including the Barclays Bank, broke into prisons and released prisoners. They also attacked native courts run by colonial officers, burning many of them to the ground. Colonial police and troops were called in. They fired into the crowds that had gathered at Calabar and Owerri, killing more than 50 women instantly and wounding over 50 of them. During the 2 months of Igbo Women War, at least 25,000 Igbo women were involved in the protest against the British officials. The Aba Women's War prompted the colonial authorities to drop their plans to impose a tax on the Igbo market women and also to curb down the power of warrant chiefs. The Igbo Women's Uprisings is seen as the first major challenge to British authority in Nigeria and West Africa during the colonial period. These brave women have not received the reward they deserved from the Nigerian government. Perhaps that was because of the anti-Igbo sentiment that deeply embedded in the Nigerian side and the fact that Ndi Igbo themselves don't tend to appreciate their own history. But whatever the case may be, we must begin to appreciate and celebrate the great Igbo women leaders who led the historic feminist and anti-colonial protests about women's protests.
Our mothers are suffering. Please use your position as a warrant chief and make your superiors understand the plight of these women.
Yeah, okay. Shut up your mouth.